Kylie, first day back training, back out on the field. Just give us kind of the feelings of the group and yourself as you step back out on the field in 2025.
Vibes are high coming back in. We're all excited to be back. I mean, off season wasn't that long. I feel like I just saw all these girls, but it's good to be back with everybody. We're really excited for this year.
What else?
Kylie, you kind of said like the off season was short, but did you enjoy your time? Did you spend it wisely?
Yeah, absolutely. Took advantage of the time off that we had. Spent time with family and friends, reset a bit. Yeah, it was great. Good to be back though.
It's kind of weird how just short the off season was. Obviously, winning makes up for that a bit, but just having a shorter off season coming right back, does it feel like you had an off season compared to maybe 2023?
It was definitely a different off season, I think. And I'll take it. I'm not complaining about a short off season because that means we made it far. I hope this next off season coming up is short as well. We'd rather go to the championship than have time off. So it was short but sweet, and we're feeling refreshed and ready to go.
You have a core group of players kind of still with the squad. How does that kind of help out? Obviously, start of preseason, but with 16 faces, you don't really have to kind of mesh again. You guys are already meshed already. How does that kind of help with kind of getting things started on a positive note?
Yeah, it's made things really seamless. Coming back, it's like not a lot has changed. So we just want to pick up right where we left off, and we've made a few additions, a couple new faces that we're excited about because we definitely have to keep growing. But it definitely helps having that core group and just consistency.
Kylie, can you talk a little bit about the difference between pursuing the total apex of the sport, winning everything, to now coming back and having to defend, and just the differences in approach between those two?
Yeah, I think last year we had this underdog mentality. I don't know if anybody expected us to do what we did. So I think this year coming in, it's a much different mentality. We are no longer the underdogs, but we want to still play like it. I think we'll have a big target on our back. So it's just a new challenge for us that we have to overcome.
How do you kind of shift the mentality of being the underdogs to now being the one that everyone's coming after? And you had a taste of it kind of towards the end of the season after winning the Shield, where everyone was trying to beat you, but now it's basically going to be through the entire season because you won both trophies. And the season starts a little bit earlier for you with the Challenge Cup, where you're basically going for another trophy. How do you kind of just shift that mentality for you personally?
I think, we talked about it already in our meetings. We want to prove that last year wasn't luck. I think some people, everybody has their opinions and stuff. So this year we want to stick to our standards, stick to our principles, and prove that we have something special here. It's not a one-off season. We want to do it again.
Kind of coming into this preseason now, you have, like Mike said, pretty much everyone back, and you have kind of new additions with some of the injured players from last year now coming back healthy. How important is it just to have those players that have been around the culture and, not had the playing time, like Grace and like Simone, coming into the fold now and being able to contribute?
It's super exciting. I think last year we were missing a lot of key players. So to be able to do what we did last year without those players, and now coming in this year and having those players available to us, it's super exciting. I'm excited for the team. I'm excited for them individually. They've worked so hard and been through so much. So I think everybody's really, really excited to have these players back.
What does that do for just the competitiveness of the team? Obviously, with these players, they're fairly high profile, like Hoffa, for example, coming back and being able to fight for your position now. How does that kind of boost you as a player to know that there's players that are of very high quality that are right on your heels wanting to take up those opportunities? Competition
is high in this team, and that's a great team. That's a sign of a great team. That's a sign of a championship team. It's not going to be easy to earn your spot. That's why you have to show up every single day and train to the best of your ability. So we're challenged in training every day, and it's going to be fun.
Real quick, personal goals. Do you have any kind of new personal goals this year versus last year?
That's a good question. I feel like that's something I have to think about. Haven't got that far. Yeah, it's a good question. I'm gonna think about it. I think last year a big thing for me was just consistency. I was playing a new position, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep learning, keep growing, and do whatever I can to help the team.